Hey y'all! Today I wanted to film an Empties video. This is one of my favorite videos to watch myself from other people on YouTube because I say this every time, but I feel like you can really get an idea of what someone really loves, really uses, and I can really give you like an accurate review because I've used something all the way up. Here's my puppy trying to jump and be a part of it. Say hi to Frank. But let's just get into it. Okay, first let's start with a product that I'm like in mourning over. You will see that I've used up two of these. I've used up all my backups. This is the Dove Hair Therapy Dry Shampoo Refresh and Revive. It's the pink one, and they don't make this anymore. They reformulated their dry shampoos, and now they have one. This is the one that says volume dry shampoo. They have one that's now in a purple bottle that says volume, and one that says like, I don't know, clarify or something in a green bottle. I know the new ones are purple and green. I can't find this one anywhere. I bought one of the new ones, but I haven't used it yet. I keep looking everywhere every time I'm in like Walmart, Kroger, Walgreens, anywhere to see if they have any left of these. I would buy 20 if they had them, but they don't have any left, and I'm really sad. This was my holy grail dry shampoo, and this is gonna sound so stupid, but my husband Brian loves the smell of this. I'll remember when we first started dating, like I wear perfume, I shower, I wear stuff that smells good, but the first time he was ever like, oh, you smell really good, this was in my hair, and he had like just kissed me on the top of my head, and he was like, I really like the way you smell today. So then I became obsessed with this, and I like used it all the time because he likes the way that it smells, but now they don't make it anymore, and I doubt that the new ones have the same smell. Game over. So I'm just really, really sad about this, really sad about this. Bring them back. Next, this one is not empty, but I wanted to show you because I know I've used, since my last Empties video, I've probably used 5 or 6 of these. These are my favorite makeup wipes. It's the Aveeno Ultra Calming Makeup Removing Wipes. They're just my favorite. They're the best. They are a little expensive. They're like $6 or $7 a pack, which is ridiculous, but they are so soft. And they smell really good. They're not harsh on my eyes, and I feel like they do a really good job of taking most everything off, not necessarily mascara, but it's really hard to find a makeup wipe that completely removes mascara. But I just really like these. I go back and forth between when I'm feeling lazy and I use makeup wipes more and using my makeup eraser, which is my favorite way to remove makeup, is the makeup eraser. So I've used a bunch of these. They're still my favorite. I keep them on hand for when I'm feeling really lazy at night and I just don't feel like completely washing my face. So these are still my favorite. I've talked about this before too. This is the the Organics, or now they've changed the name to OGX, Nourishing Coconut Milk Shampoo. I've used up a bunch of these shampoos. I now have the big bottle in my shower, and I have a big bottle of the conditioner. I've used this for at least 10 years. I started using this in high school, and I just love anything coconut. It's one of my favorite smells. I don't know, I just really, really like, I mostly use it for the way it smells, but I do think that it's super moisturizing for your hair, which I have dry, frizzy hair, so I need all the moisture I can get. Now into makeup stuff, not just shower stuff. We have the Lorac Porefection Powder in PF1 Fair. This is one of my favorite setting powders ever. That's like the pan. There's only barely a little around the rim. And I heard about this from the YouTuber Love Shelby. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. She has super pale skin, and I just love the way she does her makeup. I'm watching her for years, and this really does a really good job of setting your makeup, and like the name says, Porefection, it just fills in your pores and makes your skin look flawless. It's not chalky at all. I would highly recommend this. It's not the cheapest powder in the world. It's not as cheap as my Rimmel Stay Matte, obviously, because that is $3. I think this is maybe $25, but it's worth it. This was my 3rd one that I've used up. I haven't repurchased it yet, but I'm sure that I will repurchase it at some point. I have a really old, nasty Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I love these. These are my favorite makeup sponge. I love them more than the Beauty Blender. They wash up pretty well. They do kind of start to, I don't know if you can see, break up. That's really nasty. I'm not showing you that. So I get rid of them when they start to fall apart, when I'm washing them, or when my puppy chews it up, which happened to this one. So on to the next one. I have a clean one right in front of me, a new one that I just used this morning. So it's not exactly clean, but the newer one. And I always get these when they're on sale at Ulta. Every once in a while they have buy one, get one free sales for Real Techniques, and I'll buy 2 of the 2-packs and be done for several months. I have a bunch of concealers that I've used up. I have the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This one is about dead. I can't get that little bit at the bottom and that's killing me. I have 3 more of these. I have a full one I just bought. I keep one in my purse, and I have another one that's almost empty with all my makeup over there. So this is my Holy Grail concealer. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I will always repurchase it. I want to say it's $7. And if you follow me on Instagram, it's Lindsay_Moore. I'll write it right down here. I put in my story just me doing my makeup a lot, and I use this a lot as my foundation all over my face because it's just the perfect color match. It's what I have on all over my face today. I love it. So this is always going to be in my Empties videos because I'm always running through it like water. Then I have one of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealers in Fair Neutral. This is their lightest shade. I used to use this under my eyes, but I've started to realize lately that I don't always need the lightest shade of things. Shocking. Sometimes the lightest shade doesn't give me as much coverage, even though I like that it's brightening. I was mostly using this like kind of at the bottoms of my cheeks to accentuate my contour, but I have run out. You can see a little bit. There's the color of it. It is very bright. It is a pretty good formula, but there is other concealers that I like more. I have other pale concealers that I'm using up right now, so I'm not going to run out and repurchase this. I'm not going to say I would never repurchase it. It is a good concealer. If I did repurchase it, I'd probably get the next shade up. Shocking. But I do like it. I'm not against buying it again, but I'm not going to be buying it again anytime soon. Story of my life, what is my puppy chewing on? Next, I have 2 mascaras. I have the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I tried this out because of the YouTuber, the Taylor. She said that she really liked it. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about the brush. It has one of those weird silicone brushes that I feel like it always just gets all over my eyelid. It does a decent job of lengthening and thickening your lashes, but I'm not going to repurchase it. There's a lot of other mascaras I like more, and there's a lot of other drugstore mascaras that I like more. But it wasn't bad. And then I have the Voluminous Miss Manga mascara by L'Oreal. I do really like this. This is one of my favorite mascaras. It gives you almost those like kind of spider lashes, which sounds terrible, but I really like that look, just like really long and volumized at the same time. I would repurchase this, but I have 2 mascaras open right now that I'm using up, and one of those I'm obsessed with. I have fallen back in love with the Falsies mascara, so I feel like I'll be using that for a while. So I would repurchase this, but I'm not going to run out and repurchase it right now. And last but not least, which I know there's other stuff I've used up, but this is all the stuff that I've saved of the Empties from the past little bit since I've moved. I have the Brow Wiz by Anastasia, and I have it in the shade Soft Brown. I have used up one of these I know recently, and I've used up one of the brow definers in taupe. I go back and forth between taupe and soft brown. Soft brown is what I'm wearing today, and taupe is what I buy most, but I really like the shade of soft brown. It's a little bit warmer, which is weird because I normally like an ashy color on my brows, but I'm really liking soft brown lately. And my eyebrows have been driving me crazy lately because I feel like this one is so much higher than that one, but we just can't talk about it. We're just not going to talk about it. But okay, so I go back and forth between what I like more, the Brow Wiz or the brow definer. The brow definer I love when I have a brand new one, and I love it for about 2 weeks, but then when it starts to get dull, it doesn't have that perfect triangle sharp shape to really help you like in the front of your brows, so it's kind of pointless. So I think from now on I'm going to go back to repurchasing the Brow Wiz, because even though you have to have a lot more precision and it takes longer to do your brows, the entire time that you have the Brow Wiz, it is tiny and sharp and easy to use. So I think I'll be sticking with the Brow Wiz from now on. Okay, so that is all of my Empties. my recent empties. I know I've used up more stuff than that, but that's all that I've saved. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me, put them down below. If you like any of these products too, let me know, because I think that's really interesting to see like other people, what they use. If you hate any of these products and they happen to be my favorite things, let me know. I also think that's really interesting. Tell me what you like more. Tell me if you've tried the new Dove Dry Shampoo and if it smells the same and if you like it as much. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys with another video very soon. Bye.